Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome to episode number 295, and I have, once again, I am actually jealous because he is the most handsome guy I have seen in this industry, as I always say, Mr. Ben Murray. How are you, Ben? How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me back.
Awesome. I really love your hairstyle. I really love your whole physique, your dressing sense, your videos, everything. What do you do? And still, out of all these things, you take a hell lot of money with all the great softwares that you produce. How do you actually have it spend the whole day? I mean,
Yeah, thanks.
okay, so guys, the reason I have Ben today is he is coming up with a fantastic software that has never been released before. Absolutely no-brainer for local marketers out there, absolutely no-brainer for any kind of online marketer out there, and it's called Serp Scribe, right, Ben? Like that's what we call it, right? Awesome. Serp Scribe. You know, it really reminds me of two things. One is a video software called Scribe, and one is the SEO Moz site. I really love the name in itself. It's kind of how did you come up with the name, and what exactly got the idea of Serp Scribe?
Well, the idea came from like Scribe, like writing or content, and the reason we came up with it and named it that was we were, a lot of people seem to be kind of jumping on the Facebook ads bandwagon and pay-per-click and stuff like that, and that's important. But the problem is that Facebook ads costs have really skyrocketed, and it's very expensive. You really have to have a huge back-end funnel that seem to make it work today. True. And a lot of gurus are saying, quote, that Google doesn't work anymore, supposedly. But the truth is that there's more people than ever trying to search new information on Google. There's more niches than ever, and YouTube as well. And it's not a matter of it not working. It's just a matter of doing things Google's way and doing it correctly to get your site ranked or your videos ranked in Google. So we checked out some of the other SEO tools that have come out, and a lot of things, they do things like that Google doesn't like, kind of like mass submitting your links to kind of social spammy bookmark sites, and not really creating any unique original content. And it turns out that Google has a list of things that they actually look for you to rank, and creating unique content was kind of number one up there. That you need to have sort of a good original, or at least relevant content to you to even rank in the first place, on top of some of the backlinks and things like that. So we had to come up with this application and create it because there's just nothing else out there. And as you can see, I'll demo it in a second. There's actually built-in articles that you can edit and create, and then submit to your WordPress site to actually give you the content, relevant content, to actually rank in Google.
So Ben, if I ask in a nutshell, if I have Serp Scribe today, what can I expect out of it? I mean, how it's going to benefit me as an internet marketer?
So it doesn't matter what you're working on. If you're an e-com person, you're trying to rank your e-com stores, get more traffic to it. If you're a video marketer and you're trying to rank your videos, this is going to help rank your video. Now, I'm not going to sit here and promise that you're going to push a button and get page rankings.
I agree.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
But as you'll see, there's a lot of features for today's SEO that are going to help you get results, especially for like ranking long tail keywords, uncovering profitable opportunities, creating the content which you're going to need to even get Google to notice you. Things like that are going to help you get the traffic a lot if you open up the software and put in some effort.
And I'll be very honest, Ben, because I've been doing video marketing for a long time. I've been doing all these blogging sites, and sometimes I've realized what you just said is absolutely right. Even without any backlinks, but if you do things which is relevant to the search engines, say Google or any other search engine. My blog posts, some of my blog posts are still ranking on page 1 even without any backlink, just because I took care of some of the things that you're actually going to explain. I've seen the software myself, and it really means a lot. Even if you don't have great quantum of those quality backlinks or stuff like that, and you still have the relevance index as per the Google's algorithm, as we say. It's too complex, but even without knowing anything, I'm actually ranking because I was doing things in a simple way. And the software is super simple. Why don't we actually show the magic of the software live in action, and then people are gonna love it, I'm sure.
Yeah, let me share my screen here. And then can you see it up here?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Amazing. Your internet is too speedy.
All right, so then, so how it works is this is a cloud-based dashboard, so there's nothing to download, and there's no gonna be no issues like trying to connect to get the keywords like some of the past applications that have come out.
Right.
So the way this works is you just sign into your cloud account, and then what you want to do here is probably go to the keyword research section. Now, what you can do is enter just like a seed keyword, like the paleo diet, for example.
Yeah.
This is just an example. Then what it's going to do is it's going to go out and find monthly searches, daily searches. You see something called click-through rate and difficulty score. It's going to show, I'm going to get into those in just a second here.
Right.
It'll show the top 10 competing domains, and then it's going to give you a list of top 10 related keywords for you to start exploring. Now what you can see here is we have the monthly searches for all these keywords. We have something called ranking difficulty. Now what this is this is how Serp Scribe judges how hard it will be to get into the top 4 of Google. Now it turns out that like 80 to 90% of all the clicks are coming from the top 4 places in Google.
Right.
So you know, you could have a keyword that's getting 2 billion searches, 2 million searches a month.
Yeah.
But if it's really hard to rank in Google, this score is based off of 1 to 100. So 1 meaning that you're going to get page 1 rankings pretty fast if it's only 1, and 100 being going to be almost impossible to get into the top 4. So this one is 63, so that's kind of fairly difficult, not impossible, but kind of difficult. So yeah, this is getting like 2 million searches, but it's not worth trying to optimize your content around this keyword paleo diet, because it's going to be really difficult to try to get into those top 4 rankings.
Agreed.
What you want to do is kind of find keywords that are longer tail, have some decent searches, but ranking difficulty isn't as much, because then you stand a chance of actually getting traffic and getting results. Unless you have like a content campaign and a team to help you, then that could help you. And also we're going to see things like a cost per click. Now this is how profitable the keyword is. You also see something called click-through rate. Now this is very important for 2017 because Google is heavily weighing on people if they're actually clicking the links.
Yeah, I agree.
On clicking the content. So if you have a very high bounce rate, they're probably going to drop you from the results, even if you have quality backlinks and things like that, because they want people who are engaging with the content and having a good experience. So if you have like a 0 click-through rate, on like paleo diet planning, well, that's something that you can optimize for and use to kind of beat out and get the ranking.
Agreed.
Also, we have like number of advertisers. So obviously, the more advertisers for organic meals delivered for this one, that means that the more profitable it is. And if you rank for it, you're going to get buyers, not just people who are kind of browsing, looking for information, but people who have their credit card out, looking to buy. So what you can do with all this is take some of these keywords and then go to this tab here, and then enter it. And then what this is going to do, it's going to find hundreds of long tail keywords that relate to your C keyword or main idea that it finds. And that
possibly we can rank faster.
Yeah, so we see 1 out of 10 out of 1,000 entries. So it went through and found 1,000 relevant keywords right now that are longer tailed, meaning instead of just paleo diet, we have like gluten-free diet meal plans. Something that has more words, but is the ranking difficulty will be less. It's more specific, and it's easier to target and optimize your content for.
I agree.
So, and then again, we can see the ranking difficulty. You can sift through ranking difficulty, make the biggest ones stand out or the smallest ones. Go through the click-through rate, and then we can add bookmarks here if you want to bookmark them for later research. Now that's the first part.
Super simple, and super beautiful.
Yeah, so then this is where it starts to get good, is the articles part. Now what we can do here is go into, we have a huge database of articles. Things like, you can search for articles about plumbers. Like if you're a local business, you actually get the commercial rights on the front end to subscribe. So
then I would just request you to actually, spend more time explaining about local as well, because my audience love the local part of any software. They want to make more money with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
so guys, I know you watching this, you want me to actually talk about more of local here and more of videos, so I would Ben to actually spend a little more time on that topic as well. So yeah, please, Ben.
Yes, one of the cool things is that Serp Scribe is going to come with the commercial rights on the front end. Usually that's something you have to like upgrade to, but you'll get it right on the front end for a very good price. Which means that A, you can go ahead and search for local terms in the keyword research, or search for local articles, or do the backlinking. We're going to get into that. All for businesses that you service or you want to get services to, or you can sell as a service on like Fiverr.com or Conquer.com, places like that.
Yeah.
And you can do something I'm going to show you in a second where you can create one of these articles. So we can go through here. We have tons of different articles.
Wow.
This is for, but there's also restaurant. There's stuff for health and fitness. If you're an affiliate marketer, you click edit here. And what it's going to do is bring it into our editor here, so we can SEO optimize it. We can edit it however we want. We can add images. We can spin it, and then you can bulk publish it or publish it once on any WordPress site we connect. So that means that you can publish this content that's SEO optimized, and then you can rank it. That means that you can rent it out to advertisers commercially, meaning that you can put like their logo here or a banner. So we can, I picked one about visit to Jerusalem, but obviously you want to pick like a plumber article. This is just an example. Something about plumbers, and then rank it for local plumbers in Denver or local plumbers in Pittsburgh, whatever keyword research you're coming out with the keyword research feature. And then you can say like, hey, we'll put your banner here and we'll link your main site, for $500 a month. Yep. Or you can say, any leads you get here, you can pay us per lead, like $50 per lead. Right. So not only can you use this as a service, but you can also rent out the sites and rank the sites too, which is pretty cool.
Very good. So very true. Very true.
Is enter a keyword and then hit optimize article, and then it's going to give you some suggestions on how to rank higher in Google with just the on-site SEO optimization. So, for example, it's suggesting that we put plumber in our title here. So it added it in, so that would make it rank higher, obviously. It says that maybe you should put it into 3 paragraphs instead of one huge chunk. There's not enough keyword density. This is something about Jerusalem. We should have something about local plumber here instead of just so put plumber throughout the article. And then we're gonna we want to get the article up to like 90 or 100, so it's more SEO optimized. Google. Now there will be warnings that come out if like the keyword density too high. Google's
trying
to trick it or something like that. You don't want to do that.
So it's basically your teacher, like in school, is standing right in front of, right on you with a stick in a hand. Oh my God! Wake you're making a mistake. Delete the word plumber. Paragraph 3, you made it 10 times in that paragraph. Make it only 3 times. So it's actually doing that job here. So
yeah, exactly. And then what you can do is you can either publish it once to your WordPress site, or you can bulk publish many WordPress sites all at once. You can connect a bunch of them, and then you can choose to spin the article each time upon submission. So not only can you publish it once and have everything how you like, but you can multiple times using spin syntax or using a built-in spinner that Serp Scribe comes with. So you'll have a different unique variation for 10 different WordPress sites all at once.
Okay.
So that lets you, number one, more options for you to rank, but also what you can do is build link pyramids out of this, meaning say like a video that you're trying to rank, a YouTube video. You can create 12 different Web 2.0 type sites that are all unique, all relevant to plumbers that you all control, and then point all those to your YouTube video to help it rank higher. And the good thing is, there's been other like PBN creators, private blog network creators in the past, but the problem with those are sometimes there's other people submitting to those sites, so you'll get a site that pointing to your YouTube video that's about plumbers, but also about dieting and health. And
I agree.
That kind of stuff red flag to Google, meaning that, this is kind of being used just to manipulate rankings, and it's not, authentically linking.
Yeah.
So with this, you can create Web 2.0 sites that you fully control or fully unique and have a fully unique content that's all relevant. As well. Yeah, so there's a number of different things that you can do to rank it. Now, if you don't want to create the link pyramids or anything like that, then you can just create the one-time off article and submit it once to one WordPress site and then rank it that way.
So can we connect our WordPress site right inside the software, or do we need to do it otherwise?
So right over here you see this WordPress section. Just go to manage WordPress sites, and you can connect any WordPress site you want, and we're allowing you to connect unlimited WordPress sites on the front end.
Oh wow! So we get the commercial license and we get unlimited WordPress sites. Any other things we get where we can post the content?
Yeah. So also what you can do is we have this thing called blog research. Now this is going to help backlinks to the content.
Oh.
So what we do is we enter something like paleo diet from the Paleo Diet Nation. What it's going to do is it's going to go out and find relevant blogs, ones that have a lot of link juice that can pass, that have open blog comments that we can go in and comment on right away.
Oh wow.
Now this isn't kind of like some of the spammy tools where you're creating a post and it's submitting it 20 all these different things.
Yeah.
So that stuff kind of died out, and you can do that and get away with it.
Good old days, good old memories. No longer exist. I know.
Yeah.
So basically, for example, guys, if you have a plumber article, like Ben just gave an example, so I'll just use that article. So if you have a plumber local niche article and you want more link juice, so what you can do, you can just grab the link of that article and then come to this section, and right now it's processing. So you put in that same keyword like plumber in whatever town you are in, or whatever country you want to use for. It'll find out the related blogs or blog posts which have an open blog comment section, and on that particular on that open section you can actually paste, and there we go. We see different options here. You can actually go out there, check out the blog post, and then, as we said, it's not a spammy tool, but it gives you I think they are all high PR blogs, right? Right, Ben?
Yeah, these are all like high PR relevant blogs, and then you can see if it's no follow or do follow. So this one right here, you can see that it's a do follow comment. You can go to view, scroll down here, and then we can quickly leave like a relevant comment to help us right here rank higher in Google. And the thing is that you only need a couple of these to have it really take effect. We don't need something where we're submitting like a spam comment and breaking people's CAPTCHA 200 times. We only need
it hardly takes 5-10 minutes, guys. I mean, you don't have like 10,000 blog posts to actually comment on. I mean, like Ben said, you need to have some great backlinks coming from only quality sites. So it could be 2, it could be 5, it could be 10, depends, but only relevant post is something which we would always advise. So this is a great way. So you can actually go out there, blast it.